Well, this is Brewster with Barbecue and Bourbon, and today preparing for you all a wonderful grilled Monterey chicken sandwich. It's going to be delicious. I got the bacon already cooking over here. I think you're going to love it. It's easy, nice to do. We got lots of nice fresh vegetables and stuff that we're going to be putting on it. And I can't wait to get this going. We're going to be pairing that with some Bibb and Tucker bourbon. It's going to be good. All right, guys, stay tuned. Here we go. All right, look at these fresh ingredients. So we got our homemade barbecue sauce, of course, infused with bourbon. Our chicken breast, tomato pea, pinos, tomatoes, cotto, and of course the bacon's cooking. It's all going to come together to make a beautiful Monterey chicken sandwich. Oh yeah, did I mention brioche buns? All right, so first thing you got to do, take your chicken, right? Get my other cutting board. And go ahead and take your chicken, take a piece off. Now this has rib meat on it. I'm not going to use the rib meat, so I'm going to go ahead and cut that off, cook that up for some other stuff later. Just get your chicken, make sure you're just getting all this fat off of there, all this little stuff. You know, we just want a nice piece of chicken breast like that. All right, then we get our nice chicken breast cut up, ready to go. Simple. Now we're just going to season these bad boys up. And for that, we got us a little EVOO to start with, right? And then AP. Right there. Goes on everything. So delicious. So delicious. Make sure you get it nice and coated. We got the grill working already at a nice about 450, 500 degrees. And we're going to do the 4 method. 4 minutes turn, perpendicular, 4 minutes again, flip, 4 minutes turn. Now, if you're cooking a little lower temperature, if you got some really thick breasts, then you might want to do 5, 5, 5, 5 instead. But 20 minutes is all it takes. Boom, and that's it. It's a beautiful chicken breast right there. Get these all coated up, and then they're going on the grill. All right, so we're going to cook these chickens on the old propane grill today. We're just going to get it right on there. You hear that? Sizzling. Boom, just like that. All right, so we got our bacon going nicely over here. I'm going to go ahead and start prepping up this other stuff. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is grind up some cheese. Little Monterey track from our local HEB right here. Boom. And I got this grinder, which I really like. It's kind of cool. We got this little pouch that fits right perfectly on the bottom of it, just like that. And that's catches it all, mostly. Does a good enough job. That's about it. So about a half a block. Slap it around a little bit. Boom. That's about it. Okay, now we're going to take our avocado and just spin it around like that. Boom. Then we're just going to go ahead and do some nice slices on it like this. This one's very nice and ripe. So we're just going to slice it through like that. We'll leave it right in the shell. Put this other half back on top of it until we're ready to throw it on the chicken breast. Just like that. Okay. Of course, you got to spice it up a little bit, so we're going to put a little jalapeno on there. Just going to go ahead and get this all, one jalapeno all diced up nicely right here. Season all, you know, because we like things a little spicy. Like it spicy. Just like that. Get those over there. And then our mater. So we're going to cut the little part where the stem attaches out right here. Just like that. Then we're going to go ahead and slice her. And just going to cube it up. We're going to be adding that right into our cheese. And then we got our scallions here. And we're going to take a whole bunch of these green ends because they're going to add a lot of great flavors into that cheese as well. Get that sitting over here. Look at that. All right. And onions are good. We're going to go ahead and chop the roots off of these bad boys. Just like so. And we're going to do that so we can cut up a little bit of this to add in there too. We want a little of that flavor. Just to get these all lined up. Boom. And we're just going to do a little slicing and dicing on them. Just like so. That's it. Boom. Save these for later. And that's what's going to go on our Monterey chicken. A little BBQ sauce with a little bourbon infusion. Our bacon. Well, got to go check on the chicken, see how it's coming along. And then we'll bounce back here when that's all done and start putting it all together. All right. It's time to turn these chickens. So we're not going to flip them yet. We're just turning them. Just turning them. Perpendicular. You can already see how it's starting to cook up the edges on it. It's coming up nicely, right? It's just what you want to see. That's it. We're going to set it off for another 4 minutes and we'll be back. Okay, now we got all this good bacon fat in there. So we're not going to waste that. So we're going to take a bunch of these scallions. Throw them in there. Boom, just like that. A bunch of these jalapenos. Get those in there going just like that. We're going to save the rest for a topping. We're going to take a little tomato. Get that in there. Rest we're going to leave for the topping. So we'll have some cooked, some uncooked. This here is going to go perfectly with our cheeses. Our cheese and stuff's going to dive right into this. After we get this nice and cooked down, we're going to start melting down our Monterey Jack and make our sauce for this. But we want to get these nice and softened up, cooked through well. And we're just going to let those sit in here and start to tenderize and get translucent. Let all those yummy flavors come together. And, of course, I'm going to put a little AP in there. Get that stirred up. Boom. All right. So, it's time to flip these bad boys. Look at those grill marks. Beautiful. We're going to go for another 4 minutes this side. Then we're going to do perpendicular. Then we're going to start temping and see where we're at. Check that out. It's starting to cook down nice. It's looking good. Oh, it smells incredible. Wow. All right, we're going to add just a splash of bourbon in here. Get all those nice juices off the bottom. Those wrapped around in there. Oh, yeah. Then we're going to go ahead and turn this pan down, let it cool for a little bit. Take it down to low. Let it cool off a little bit, and we're going to stick that cheese in there. You always got to get a little liquid in there and get all those nummy nums off the bottom. Boom. All right, so now our pan's cooled down a little bit. We're going to go ahead and add the Monterey Jack cheese in there. Start working that around. Let it get nice and yummy. Once that starts to melt down, we got some heavy cream we're going to add in there. All right, it's chicken time again. All right, so we're going to turn them now. Just like that. Give them this last round. Then we'll temp them and see if we need to keep them running just a little longer or if they're good to go. You can see our cheese is melting down nicely. So it's time to add some of the cream in there. We'll give that a good stir. Won't be long and that'll be ready to pour some beautiful chicken breasts right there. All right, let's temp these bad boys. Oh yeah, we're right there. Perfect. As long as you're 165, you're good to go. So we're gonna pull these suckers over here to the cool side and let them rest until we are ready to serve. Get all nice and melty. We get a few vantage points here. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Put that bun right up on top of there. Yes. And that's how you make the grilled Monterey chicken sandwich. Oh, I can't wait to dig in. You know it's going to pair beautifully with this bourbon. Bim and Tucker. A lot of vanilla flavors in it. Strong caramel. It's not a real long finish on this one, but it's just got a nice velvety, smooth mouthfeel, and it's delicious. Well, shall we taste this out? Don't forget to subscribe and like. Make sure you hit that bell icon so you know when the next one's dropping. And let's dig in. Oh my goodness. That is so good. Just a right amount of spice. Sets it off perfectly. And how's it taste with this bourbon? Oh, that's a perfect compliment. Go buy you a $50 bottle of Biv and Tucker. Try it with a sandwich. You're going to love it. Until next time, adios, amigo.